Welcome back, my bunny buns. I am Brushes and Bunnies, and today we're going to be starting our official series of the Sketchbook Diaries. Now, this is sort of a topic or a concept I've been really thinking about for a while, and basically what I want to achieve with these sort of episodes is to have a one-on-one talk with you guys while I'm drawing a sketch in my sketchbook. Whether the sketch is good or not doesn't really matter. It's more so of the conversation that we're having, because I think art is more than just learning technique, and I also think that it's more than just applying yourself to drawing every single day. I think there's also a mental factor to achieving what you want in art, and also as an artist, as a person, as a creative person. I think there's much more to that, and I think these episodes are really going to be cool in a sense where I get to talk about these certain topics that are affecting my daily life, affecting my journey as an artist, trying to find myself as a creative person, and I hope that this will maybe help you guys. I think it's really cool to start a discussion in terms of this, so if you guys think that this would be a cool idea, let me know in the comments below. Any sort of topics you want me to discuss, we can have an open conversation, and this is exactly what I want. I want to establish an art community on my YouTube channel which allows people to converse and to talk about certain things that are affecting them in terms of art, creativity, passion, and yeah, life in general. Now, the topic for this discussion, or for this episode, is perfection. This is the key word for today. This is a key word actually that has been driving me crazy since I'm pretty sure I was born. The word perfect to me is my arch nemesis, and as a person who has a actual trait, like personality trait of being a perfectionist, I have spent so many years trying to get over, trying to let go, trying to escape this word. I think that some of the early signs in my life that I knew that I was a perfectionist was really starting at a young age. In terms of drawing especially, I would get very frustrated, I would get very angry at myself, and I would put myself down if the drawing that I drew just wasn't up to my expectations and it just wasn't perfect enough. And this is what really stalled me as an artist. Growing up over my teenage years especially, I would always put myself down because it just wasn't perfect enough, and this is what drove me insane. And I absolutely regret that I let the word perfection, or just the act of thinking that things are not perfect enough, really getting in my way of developing as a creative person. A really great example of this is actually drawing faces. So during my teenage years, I of course went through a phase of drawing manga. I was really obsessed with the Japanese culture. I think this is a pretty common thing in the young generation. It was so inspiring to me at that age to draw these characters, create my own comic books, create just some really cool things, and watch, of course, anime at the same time. But I would get these comments now and again from certain people, some people from my family, other people who were also drawing, that the stuff that I was drawing just wasn't good enough, or I don't know, they were just saying mean things. And this is also pretty common, and this does affect your self-esteem as well. But this is the thing, when you're a perfectionist, you let these words get to you, and that's exactly what I did. I started to see that the drawings I was doing, for example faces, just wasn't as good as the actual manga artists. And I would always compare myself to professional artists, and I would say, wow, like what I'm drawing is just not, it's just not like that. It just doesn't look right. It's just not perfect enough. And of course, I let it get the better of me, and I actually stopped drawing humans altogether, because I just thought, okay, if I'm at the point now where I'm drawing quite often and I'm still not getting good enough, or I'm not getting to the expectations that I want, what's the point of continuing? I just totally let it get to me, and I lost all motivation and any sort of hope that I would ever be able to draw humans. And what really ended up happening was that I just gave up, and I didn't attempt to even draw a human face for almost 10 years. And that's a long time, and I lost all of that time to really progress as an artist. So here I am now at the age of 25, and I am back to drawing faces, and I have learned to ignore that word perfection. In this drawing in particular, you can see me just sketching about, using markers, different types of mediums, and I'm really exploring. And this is very important. At this point in my life, I've also found a way to switch my thoughts from you're not good enough, you will never be good enough, you're not like that professional artist, to let's just have fun, see where this goes, and every single time you draw something, you will get better, you will learn something. So at the end of the day, guys, what really matters is that when you get this sense of creeping imperfection come upon you while you're drawing, and you start to hear these sort of messages or voices, without sounding too crazy here, and you start to feel like, okay, you will never be good enough, you will not be like that artist, you will never be able to make it, you won't be able to draw that ever, it just won't be perfect enough. Guys, really take this emotion, take these words that you're feeling, and I don't want to say suppress it, but just learn to let it go. You have to learn to change your mindset from negative to positive. You have to understand that you guys are learning. No matter what age you are, no matter what skill set, whether you're beginner, moderate, or insane professional wizard at art, there is always a learning journey. And you can't beat yourself up over this, because this is just part of the progression. It takes years to master something, regardless if it's art, regardless if it's, I don't even know, car repair, I don't even know, welding, skiing, some crazy stuff. Every hobby requires time to learn and to progress in. And of course, there are some of us out there that will feel this more than others. Some people will just be like, oh, that's okay. Like, I know I suck, but I don't care. I'm just gonna keep doing art because I like doing that. And kudos to you guys. If that's how you think, honestly, that is the best mentality to go into this. If you're anything like me, who may get anxiety, who may get stressed, who may get worried, and really take it personally, the fact that they're not good enough or they're just not improving at the rate that they're going, I think that this is much more normal for creative people. You feel the pressure to be someone, you feel the pressure to improve and to be a fantastic artist. And this can be really intense, and it could also be your downfall. If you take it negatively the entire time, it can bring you down and it will make you stop doing art. And that's the scariest place to be as an artist. If you lose your passion, if you lose your motivation, and you lose your drive to do anything because you were so stressed about being perfect, that is honestly the hardest part, and it's really hard to come back from that. And I can definitely speak from experience because I've been there many times. Alright, so to basically end this on a happy note, I hope I didn't depress you guys. I was trying to cheer you guys up and to motivate you guys to keep drawing, because that's what I'm all about. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a nice motivational speech. Let me know what other topics you would like me to discuss. Of course, I'll be coming out with another video on Thursday. It's going to be a speed painting video, and I'm really excited to show it off. I'm not sure if I'll be able to live stream this weekend because I do have my husband's birthday and a team event at work, and I have a huge weekend full of plans. So unfortunately, I think the streams are postponed to the week after, but I may surprise you in between with a random spontaneous stream. We will see. I have no idea. So yeah, give me a big thumbs up if you guys like this video. Also, don't forget to comment below and to subscribe if you guys are new to this channel. I do live streams on a weekly basis, and I also do all kinds of videos and product reviews and video tutorials. So thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it, and I wish you guys a lovely day.
Don't let them take you down. Take your heart.